I hadn't taken a real vacation in 7 years. Not since the divorce. Not since I poured everything I had into building Lux Escapes, Seattle's most exclusive travel agency. My clients paid me 6 figures to plan dream vacations across the globe while I lived on protein bars, missed birthdays, and averaged 3 hours of sleep. The irony wasn't lost on me. You should go to Tuscany yourself. Jake, my business partner, had insisted for the 100th time. You can't sell something you've never actually experienced, which is how I ended up at a sun-soaked airport in Florence, jet-lagged and already regretting the decision. A driver from the resort was supposed to meet me. I expected someone in a pressed uniform, holding a neat little sign, offering rehearsed greetings and luxury upgrade pitches. Instead, I got Isabella. Leaning against a dented Fiat, she looked like she'd stepped out of a vintage Italian film. Messy curls, sunglasses she didn't bother removing, and an expression that suggested amusement more than welcome. "You must be Claire," she said as I approached. "The American who sells perfect vacations, but never takes one." I stopped mid-step. "Excuse me?" "The resort told me," she said with a shrug. "High-stress job, no personal life, allergic to fun."
"I'm Isabella."
She held out her hand, warm and unapologetic. "You look exactly how I imagined." "Which is?" I asked, already regretting this conversation. Exhausted. "Fantastic. Look, I just need to see the resort, take a few photos, write a report. Standard site visit." "When's the last time you ate something not sold in a wrapper?" she asked, eyebrow arched. "Not relevant." "Or slept more than 4 hours?" I sighed. "Are we going or not?" She grinned. "We are. But we're taking the long way." Apparently, the long way meant stopping at a tiny café clinging to the side of a hill. We sipped espresso overlooking a green valley, so perfect it looked fake. Isabella talked while I tried to pretend I wasn't completely thrown off. She told me about growing up in Tuscany, about studying in Rome, about coming back because the chaos of cities made her forget who she was. "What about you?" she asked. "Seattle native?" "Born and raised. Built my company there. It's home." "But do you love it?" I blinked. "It's where my life is." That's not what I asked. No one had asked me what I loved in a long time. Next stop, a village not even Google Maps knew about. Lunch was in someone's courtyard. 3 tables, no menu, a host who didn't speak English, but kept feeding us until I lost count of the courses. The wine came in a chipped pitcher. My phone buzzed. I checked it. Again. "This isn't on the itinerary," I muttered. "No," Isabella said. "It's not. My clients expect planned experiences. 5-star reviews. Structure. And what do you expect?" The question sat heavy in the warm afternoon air. "Control," I said finally. "Predictability." Sounds exhausting. It is. I didn't mean to say it out loud. But it was. The resort was everything I'd imagined. Elegant, serene, impeccably designed. But all I could think about was the way Isabella had laughed earlier when I tried to pronounce bruschetta. And how easy it had felt, like we weren't strangers anymore. "Dinner?" she asked as I flipped through my notebook. "I should work on my report." "It's 9 p.m., Claire. Who are you even going to email at this hour?" She had a point. We ended up at a tiny tavern where she knew everyone and I understood nothing. And for once, that was fine. The wine warmed my chest, eased the tension in my shoulders. "Can I ask you something?" she said, eyes dancing in the candlelight.
"Sure."
"Why travel? Really? Why do people chase it?" I started to say something about culture or perspective, but then I looked at her. And the answer changed. I think I was looking for something I couldn't find at home. "Did you find it?" I didn't answer. I wasn't sure yet. But the silence between us wasn't awkward anymore. It felt full of possibility. When she walked me back to the resort, we moved slowly, like neither of us wanted the night to end. "Tomorrow," she said, "I'll show you the real Tuscany. Not the resort version. Isabella. Just one day. Trust me." When's the last time I trusted anyone? I heard myself say, "Okay, one day." She smiled, leaned in, and kissed my cheek. Casual. European. Supposedly meaningless. Except it didn't feel meaningless. My skin burned where her lips touched, and as she walked away, I knew I was in trouble. The kind of trouble that starts with one unplanned day and ends with your whole world coming undone. Later, in the dark of my room, sleep didn't come. My mind wandered to the curve of her mouth, the spark in her eyes, the kiss that wasn't a kiss at all. And for the first time in years, I didn't want to escape. I wanted to stay. Not for the resort. For her.